I'm excited for people to kind of see me do the love thing,
Yeah.
honestly. 'Cause I haven't been able to do much of the love thing.
You're friends with Teddi. Obviously, we saw her kind of have this emotional exit from the beach and how, she wanted to make it work with Andrew, but she wasn't feeling it and decided to go home. What were you watching that back? What was that like for you? Do you think she made the right decision?
I mean, I think she made the right decision for her in the moment. I mean, it's a really tough environment. Having to explore your feelings with people that you care about and also doing it on TV, super hard. So I think that she just knew what was best for her in that situation, and that was to leave. And I support her in everything she does. I support her decision. She's a very dear friend of mine. I wish that I could have said goodbye to her, because I remember in our little conversation, I was like, well, before you do anything, come see me first. And I understand why she didn't want to say goodbye to us, because I would have tried to convince her to stay, and I knew that wasn't going to be good for her. So I understand, but it was a shock for sure. I had no idea that she left.
I feel like the internet and I loved that you were like, all my friends are gone. And then you named your two friends.
Two
Everyone was like,
people.
no, literally same. That's me.
I know. Obviously, I'm friends with many more people, but they were sleeping in we had a triple bunk, and it was me, Hunter, and Teddi, and we would just have little kikis at night, and it was just so sad to be lonely in that bunk.
Oh. Well, you're also friends with Rachel. I just remember you were live tweeting that wild situation. How is Rachel doing? What did you think about watching that whole crazy Tino thing play out?
It was so hard. I think any time you're watching your friends go through something really hard, and especially on the world stage, it's really difficult. I was just really feeling for her. I know she had a really rough go this season, but right now she's fine. She's in her hot girl era, and I love that for her. But yeah, I just think it's going to take everybody some time to heal. But yeah, I think she's well on her way.
Do you think her and Avon, could there be something there? Or do you think that was just a fun little way to wrap things up?
I don't know. I think there is interest on both sides, perhaps. But I'm not sure if anything will come from it. Again, I think it's so hot and so fresh that everything just needs to cool down to kind of see if they end up, exploring something.
Okay, well, what about the rest of your journey? We've seen some tears. We've seen the Romeo situation. What else are we going to expect from Jill's days in paradise?
Yeah, you're definitely going to see a quirky, weird couple come into the mix. And I'm excited for people to kind of see me do the love thing, honestly. Because I haven't been able to do much of the love thing. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some sweet moments to come.
And my last question, there's this upside down bikini trend happening in paradise.
Oh, yeah.
What can you tell me about that?
Okay, so I'm involved in it too. I see everybody, all these girls are wearing their bikinis upside down, but it's been a trend for a while.
Okay.
Ever since the Kardashians did it, everyone was like, yeah,
So did you guys talk about this, or did you all plan to wear your bikinis this way?
No, we just did it because we knew it was a trend, and honestly, some of the bikinis that were sent to me were meant to go like that. That's just the style nowadays. Right. It's just the style. I don't know.
You guys are on the trend.
I don't think it's as deep as people oh my God, it's bothering me so much. But it does a little something.
Well, we'll ask in a couple years, and I always ask people years later, do you have any fashion regrets? Maybe you'll say no for that one. Maybe you'll say yes. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll see when we get there.